One. Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Our guest today is Trooper Chuck Elly with the Nebraska State Patrol, and we're going to talk about something that I think maybe a lot of people might be interested in, and that's trooper recruitment and the fact that you guys need some people to join your force, right?
Yes, we do. We need good men and good women to join our agency. We're pleased to announce that our agency is currently recruiting to be a trooper with the Nebraska State Patrol, and the process is already begun, and will end actually the actual recruiting process for you to get signed up will be August 1st, and here in just a couple weeks. So a lot of good information we need to talk about what this is all about.
All right. So let's get to basically the requirements here. What are the requirements if you're interested in this? Let's see if you meet the requirements.
Well, I'm getting.
How do they get me? Well, how do they get you in there?
Things have changed. I've from when I came on to now, I've swelled up quite a bit since then. But you have to be minimum required. You got to be 21, at least 21 years of age by July 25th of 2014. You also have to be a citizen of the United States. You have to have a high school education or GED and ability to read, write, speak, and understand English language at the 11th grade level. And you have to be, I'll tell you right now, you got to be in good physical condition. You want to go into our Patrol Academy. Patrol Academy is a paramilitary organization. Well, our agency is a paramilitary organization, but you've got to you want to show up in good physical condition because you will be challenged through the 24 weeks, and so that's a big part of it. Of course, you have to have medical examinations, and that will be taken care of and paid for. If you were selected to pay for it by the agency, you have to be just in good physical condition. Along with that, we are definitely good character, very high moral standards is something that we have to have. You have to have a valid motor vehicle operator's license, and there's definitely certain convictions that would disqualify you from becoming a state trooper or even going through the process. So, and we can talk about some of those if you like.
All right, real quick, we'll talk about, it's obvious if you get any felony convictions or had DUIs or any of that stuff, you're not in the ballpark for being part of this job.
If you have felony conviction, don't even waste your time, because it's not going to work. You will be disqualified right off the bat. Conviction of misdemeanor offenses involving aggressive or violent behavior, or disregard for the safety of others, or misuse of deadly weapons, as well as a conviction of misdemeanor and domestic violence will also get you disqualified. Use of marijuana within the last 2 years from the date of application, you'd be disqualified. And, of course, the use of illicit drugs within the last 5 years from the date of application would get you disqualified. So that's some of the minimums that we're after. So
okay. All right. So let's take a break here real quick, and then we'll talk about the reasons why you should be a trooper, because there's a lot of good benefits, salary, all that kind of stuff right after this. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Back on News Extra, we're talking to Trooper Chuck Elly. It's trooper recruitment time. They're trying to bring in some more people for the Nebraska State Patrol. You have until August 1st to get in there and register. And so if people do that, and we'll give them the site and all that, how they can do that here in a sec. But if they do that, well, how does the selection process work?
Oh, wow, it is quite a process. First of all, I would strongly suggest we have 34 positions that this camp is going to be holding, and I would strongly suggest the first thing you're going to want to do is probably go online, and you can Google the Nebraska State Patrol, and after you do that, you Google it, look for career opportunities, and then it'll have a part that says Join Nebraska State Patrol or Join NSP, and it'll have the list of all the different things, the requirements and things that you need to do right away. And I can't stress this enough when you are looking at the application process and what they are asking of you, that attention, one of the big things to being a state trooper and law enforcement period is attention to detail, and that's basically kind of one of the first tests, is make sure that you are attention to detail about everything that they're asking you and submitting to do, and that's vitally important. You have the online application process. Then you'll have the orientation and the TABE testing and physical abilities testing, which will be held at the Grand Island Training Academy, and that's by invitation only after they've looked at your application. Then after that, you have a personal history questionnaire. Then they do a background. We do a background investigation and employment review board. Then we have a conditional offer of employment. But during that process, there's a polygraph examination, the psychological screening and interview. Also, that would be possibly, it looks like it's going to be in Omaha. You'll have, then they have the administrative review board along with the medical examination, the final interviews, and then your final offer of employment. So this takes quite a process from now until the final offer of employment, which would be it looks like it's going to be January 27th. So this is a long process to endure, but it's definitely well worth it if you hang in there. Very, very, I can tell you this, a personal experience, very rewarding career.
All right. And then after you get the final offer of employment, you go through the academy process for 24 weeks. It starts, what do we say, February 10th of next year, runs through July 25th of next year, 24 weeks. Like you said, it's kind of a little bit of a boot camp there, and you get tested physically and mentally, and you make it through that, you're in good shape, right?
Yes, you do get tested. Let me tell you, I'll be honest with you, it was one of the most challenging things I've ever endured. But what they do, they prepare you. If you can handle the academy and what you're put through, they're preparing you for the job, and it's you just have to set your mind. You got to want to do this and set your mind towards it, and it's a heck of an accomplishment. You should feel very good about it. I mean, it's very rewarding, I should say.
All right. Okay, running out of time here real quick. Let's give benefits and salaries. Benefits and salary are pretty good, especially to start off and even later on when you're close to retirement.
Well, yeah, right. I mean, you start off, well, you're getting paid through camp, and that's a cool thing. You're at the rate of about $31,886 while you're going through camp. Once you graduate from camp, upon graduation, your starting salary is $44,137. And you also have to understand the benefits with the State Patrol is wonderful. The patrol provides you all your uniforms, everything that I have on, your guns, your belts, everything that you wear, your shoes. You'll get a vehicle that you take home. You have the vacation, sick leave, all these different things, paid holidays that are also included, and insurance and life insurance. And probably one of the neat things, I mean, at the age that I'm at, I got 27 years on State Patrol, and the cool thing that I'm looking at right now, at a minimum age of 50 and 25 years of service, you can retire from the State Patrol drawing 75% of your salary. So that's another huge benefit, and that's something very, very nice to have. But I can't stress enough that very rewarding career. You're helping the public, public service. There's so many different areas you can go into as a state trooper. Whether you want to work the road operations, whether you want to go into investigative services, criminal, drug, a drug investigator. If you want to be a police services dog handler, to being on the SWAT team. I was on the SWAT team for 5 years, but that was 30 pounds ago, so things have changed. But the point of it is, you can guard the governor. You can, just so many different things. A lot of different things. It's just we're a state. We call us the Nebraska State Patrol, but we are a full police agency, and we do a lot of different things. My career has gone very fast. It really has, and very rewarding. You're helping the public in so many different ways.
All right, get on that State Patrol site. Look there for opportunities, like you said, and fill out the application, and hopefully you can be one of the 34 that's at the academy. Yeah,
we hope so. And last number I'll tell you, if you want to call, you can also call 1-866-JOIN-NSP. So we would sure appreciate a lot of people signing up. So,
all right. Thanks, Chuck.
Hey, thanks for you. I appreciate you guys and what you do.